Children, you must have learned about computers in previous classes. You already know about its importance and its impact on society. Today, computers are part of everyday life. When the first computer was invented, people probably never thought of what it would do in future. We cannot even imagine what our world would be without computers today. Currently, children as young as 3 years old are using the computers in new ways. Just think, how will computers make impact on everyday life in the next 20 years? Today, people love to purchase goods like clothes, shoes, jewelry, books, electronic items from online stores using computer. Government is also encouraging for cashless transaction and e-banking, which is possible by computer or computing devices. So let us learn more about computers. What is a computer? Compute means to calculate. The first computers were people. Computer was originally a job title. It was used to describe those human beings whose job was to perform repetitive calculations. Initially, the computer was evolved to do complex calculations in a faster way, so this machine was named as computer. Nowadays, it is not just a calculating machine. It processes data to produce meaningful information. For this reason, this is also called processor or processing machine. A computer is an electronic device designed to accept data, perform prescribed mathematical and logical operations at high speed, and display the results. A complete computer system. Functions of a computer. A computer accepts data and instructions or input, stores in its memory, processes data according to the given set of instructions, produces meaningful information according to the user's requirement. These functions are performed in a cycle called input, process, output cycle or IPO. Data, collection, checking and preparation of raw data. Input, processing by computer, storing data for future use. Output, information, processed and organized data. Real-life connection. When somebody asks any question from you, how do you respond? Have you ever thought? First, you listen to the question by ear, which is input part of your brain. Then you think and produce the answer in your brain. There is a memory which provides you facts and manipulation techniques. There is a part that applies logical conditions and helps you in decision making. Thus, with the help of memory, control unit, and arithmetic and logic unit of the brain, you generate the answer. Finally, you deliver the output using mouth. So, the mouth is output unit of the brain. Similarly, the computer works. Input. Computer accepts input given by the user in two forms: data and instructions. Data are raw facts that have been collected but not organized. For example, details of marks obtained in different subjects of all the students of a class. To process the data, instructions are given to the computer. There may be a single instruction or a set of instructions or commands to perform a series of calculations or other operations on the data. This set of instructions to perform a particular task is known as program. Storage and retrieval. Input and output are stored in the computer's memory. They can be retrieved from computer's memory whenever required. Printed copy of any information is known as hard copy. The information stored in storage devices are called soft copy. Processing. Some calculations and logical operations are performed on data by executing the program, instructions given in sequence. This activity is known as processing. Output. We obtain the meaningful information after processing the data. The final result of processing is called output. Normally, it is displayed on the monitor and user can take the printout as well. In our daily life, we perform activities in the same manner. For example, if we have to send a letter, what are the things required? Paper, pen, envelope. We collect these things or input, then we write the letter with a pen and fold the paper and put it inside the envelope, write the address on the envelope or processing, and finished product is the output. That is the letter in the envelope is ready to post. Data. Raw facts that have been collected but not organized are known as data. For example, your class teacher collects the marks of different subjects to prepare the result. Information. When data are organized in a useful way called information. For example, prepare result of students along with their percentage and merit. Information must be accurate, complete, and should be given at the right time. Caution. We must trust on the information collected from trustworthy sources like books, newspapers, but not on WhatsApp or any social media. Memory. Memory is the place where the data, instructions, and information are stored. Data are made up of characters, numbers, alphabets, or other special characters. Characteristics of a computer. Computers are fast, accurate, versatile, and convenient machines. They provide automation as well. They are capable of performing highly complex tasks within fraction of seconds without any mistake. The main characteristics are given below. Speed. A computer works at very high speed. It can perform billions of calculations in less than a second. The speed of today's computers is measured in milliseconds, microseconds, nanoseconds, and picoseconds. Accuracy. In addition to fast speed, a computer doesn't make mistakes. It gives accurate results. Mostly, mistakes are done by human beings when the result is wrong. Storage. A computer can store large amount of data. Once stored in its memory, it never forgets. Secondary memory or storage devices, also known as permanent memory, can be used to store unlimited data. The information can be retrieved within a fraction of a second. Diligent. A computer never gets tired and can work for long hours. It is an ideal machine for carrying out repetitive kind of work. It never gets bored doing the same task again and again. Versatility. A computer can perform a variety of tasks. On a computer system, we can type our notes in text, we can draw pictures, listen to music, watch videos, play games. We can also surf the internet, find information, send emails, and even make friends on social networking sites such as Facebook. Advantages of computers. Reduction in manpower. The advent of computer has reduced the need of manpower. In industries, the work that was done by many people can be accomplished by a fewer number of people with the help of computers that do more accurately and efficiently in lesser time. Reduced paperwork. Records can be kept in the computer rather than keeping in paper files manually. Searching for any information is easier in computer files. It saves long hours of turning pages of paper files. Limitations of computers. Computers cannot make decisions. Computers have no brains. They cannot make any decisions. User has to provide instructions to make logical operations and to make decisions. Computers do not have intelligence. Computers have no intelligence as human beings. Actually, its IQ is 0. They work according to the instructions given to them. Nowadays, programmers are trying to give artificial intelligence to the computers so that they can make small decisions on their own. No emotions and intuitions. Being machine, a computer has no feelings or other emotions. Computers don't have intuitions that any task may go wrong. Areas of computer application. Computers in school. Computers are used in schools by teachers for preparing lessons, teaching different topics related to a subject, and preparing report cards. Students also use computers for preparing projects and learning different topics of a subject. Libraries use computers to maintain catalogs and records. Computers in media and entertainment. Computers have made it very easy to make cartoon films using animation. The pictures can be modified on a computer to suit the requirements of the film. In the films Jurassic Park and The Lost World, the dinosaurs and their movements were created using computers and finally combined with real scenes and characters. All the TV shows, etc., are also made with the help of computers. Computers in research centers. All research institutes use computers for their research work. A number of satellites linked with computers provide a lot of important information for space research. Computers in defense. Computers are useful in defense services. Modern weapons and missiles are dependent on computers for seeking targets and navigation. Computers for railway, bus and airline reservations. Computers are used in booking counters where each computer is connected through a common network. This enables people to book tickets from any town or city for any other place. All the information required is fed into a computer by the booking office person. Then the availability of tickets is checked and booked. Computers in hospitals. Computers are widely used in the hospitals. Computerized equipments are used for medical tests, diagnostics and surgeries. Computers are used to maintain medical records of patients for future reference. Computers in offices. Computers are used in offices for keeping or storing data. Important information can be communicated to colleagues through computers if networked. Complex accounts can be maintained without much effort. Computers in banks. Computers are used in banks to maintain the record of customers' account, calculating interests and printing account statements. Many leading banks have installed automated teller machines, ATMs, in their lobbies as well as in shopping malls or in residential areas. ATMs are connected to the central computer of the bank. Computers for weather forecasting. Computers are also used to forecast the weather conditions through satellites. They help us in calculating the speed and direction of wind, etc. to have an accurate weather report. Computers for printing and publishing. We use computers to design advertisements, make layout of books, magazines and newspapers. We can give these colors, fonts and style effects with the help of computers. Our work becomes more presentable with these effects.